Okay, welcome back. This time we're going to be covering an order. So you got your first order on your website. Congratulations. Let's go over to the WooCommerce tab now, and you're going to go ahead and click on Orders. And I went ahead and just did a little test order, and I did it using a check payment, so that way I wouldn't have to mess with PayPal or anything like that, just so we could do an example. If I click right here, I can actually look at the actual order itself. You'll see an order date. You'll see that the order status is on hold, and the reason why it is that way is because of the fact I chose check payment. So if you want this option, you can definitely do it, and then people would just mail a check in. This is also a good option for invoicing. It allows you to basically send an invoice. I usually recommend this for wholesale. So if you sell wholesale on your website, this is the perfect way to do it. That way people can come, they can order, it generates an invoice, then you can charge them the way you normally charge them. But it gives them the opportunity to be able to just come to your website and order. Let's see. Okay, you notice here that we've got different options here, like the order status, and then we have order actions up here. There are different emails that go out to your customers whenever they order from you, okay? I'm going to just come over here, and we can come back to this order here in just a second. I highly recommend that you look at these emails and make sure that they say exactly what you want them to say, okay? If they put in an order, they get an email that basically says, your order receipt, thank you for your order, and you can actually go in and you can edit these, or I can actually help you, okay? So if we view template right here, or let's see, okay, yeah, I can actually help you do these because it looks more like it's kind of sticky if you look down in here. So just let me know if you want to change these. I would definitely recommend sending an email to yourself. Do a test order so that way you can see what these emails say and make sure that they're exactly the way that you want them. Let's see, they also get one once the order is completed, and you'll see that once we choose things here inside the actual order itself, it's going to prompt these emails to automatically go out. So if you choose like this drop down and then you hit save, it's going to actually do it. The customer invoice is here, the customer note. So if you add a note to the order and you save it, it will actually send a note to that particular customer. You know, we can say that, you know, we're in the process of making your item if you have a store where you actually either sew or you actually create the item that they've ordered. So that's one way that you can kind of use those notes. Okay, let's go back over to the order real quick. So we click on the order number again. Okay, now remember what we were looking at before. You'll notice down here that we have order notes. Okay, right through here, you'll notice that this is where it starts. So awaiting check payment, order status changed from pending to on hold, order item stock reduced successfully, item 12, stock reduced from 3 to 2. And this is basically saying that you know, it reduced the inventory levels, so that way I don't overcommit and oversell. So that should be happening. If this is not happening, then it's an error in the settings in WooCommerce, and it's just something that we need to fix. So please let me know right away. Okay, so let's say that this was a credit card payment. If you are using Authorize.net, or we prefer First Data, so if you're using a credit card processor, you should see that the payment went through and it was successful, or that it was authorized, that it's done. If you see anything like failed or pending or anything like that, do not put the item in the mail yet. Make sure that this actually says that it's done. If you're using PayPal, you might need to log into PayPal and actually accept that order. There's a setting there that is a little funny to where it doesn't always happen automatically. So once you get an order here, you may have to log into PayPal. But if you're using First Data, it's seamless. You just come here, it would process the payment, and it's pretty much done. So once you see that that payment is actually captured and it's there, go ahead and choose that the order is completed, and then you can hit Save Order. Now you can also put it here, order status is completed or processing. However, you need to put that in order to say, but once it's completed, that means you have packaged it up and you have shipped it out. Okay? Go ahead and hit Save Order here. Now, one thing that is really handy for your customers is if you use UPS or FedEx, and I'm sure that you appreciate these as well. See, I just got an email right here saying that my order is complete from where I put in the order. So it does send out automatic emails to your customers. So one thing that I would do is once you process the order, and if you use UPS or FedEx, I would go ahead and maybe down here in the notes, I would kind of say, thank you, for your order. We're happy to let you know that your order is on its way. Your tracking number is, and then go ahead and do that, and then hit Add. So if we were to say, good news, your order is on its way, your tracking number is, and I know that usually UPS starts with these and then it has a bunch of different numbers or whatever. This is, of course, fictitious. And then if we click Add, okay, and then we go up here and we hit Save Order, and it should prompt an email. It should be coming here in just a second. I usually get my email on my phone right before I get it through Outlook. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Note added. Hello, a note has been added to your order. Good news, your order is on its way. Your tracking number is this. And then it gives them kind of information about their order down through here that they can actually refer to. And so if they have a question or anything like that, they can do that. So there's a lot of different options that you can do here through the order screen. Of course, you do get their address, you do get their email address, phone number, all kinds of things. But be careful with the emails. Make sure that they've opted in for newsletters and things before you actually send them anything outside of their order. That way you don't run into spammy issues and all that kind of stuff. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to, we're going to do one more variable product, but I want to show you how it does more than two. So we're going to have a color and a size. So look for the next video. We'll see you in a minute.